XGR
in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to XGR, X-Pounds Gamers Radio. For this one, I am your host, Chris, aka The Mole, and as always, joining me will be...
Geeky Girl 15,
Booyah!
aka Anastasia.
Yep. And feel free to leave any comments and thoughts below whenever you listen to this. This will be a weekly show.
Yeah, if you have any questions or something, maybe we'll make a segment where we answer them if you have a whole lot of questions.
Yep. And first up, we're going to discuss the news from the week. I shall let you take it away, Geeky.
Okay, the biggest thing here is that Nintendo is issuing a special promotion where if you buy a 3DS XL, I like to call it the big one, if you buy that in combination with Luigi's Mansion,
you know what I mean.
Well, it's just too many letters for me.
It's the big one, if you know what I mean.
It's alphabet soup, so it's just the big one. Anyway, if you buy 3DS XL, big one, and Luigi's Mansion or Pokemon Dungeon, the new game, if you buy that in a package deal together, Club Nintendo will allow you and give you a code to download one of those games, Freaky Forms, Professor Layton, The Miracle Mask, Super Mario 3D Land, Star Fox 3D, or Art Academy to your 3DS using the Club Nintendo code they'll give you. So Club Nintendo is free to sign up. So if you haven't bought a 3DS X, the big one already, then now's the time to do it, because with one game you'll get another free one. And while I don't know anything about Freaky Forms or the Art Academy one, Professor Layton was pretty good. I think I did a mini review of that. Mario Land is awesome, and Star Fox, I've heard really good things about it.
I'm gonna say I absolutely loved Mario Land. When I had a 3DS, I loved that game. It brought back the raccoon suit.
That's the one that I imagine everyone would buy with. The only other thing would be the Star Fox 3D Land if they already have the other one, is that when you kill somebody in multiplayer mode, even though it's only local, you can see their face as they lose, so that's fun.
Nice. I love to watch their face as I kill them.
Yeah.
On family-friendly games.
It is. You can watch your parents cry as you beat them, or your little sister or something.
Yep.
Okay. And another Wii U news. There's 4 Wii U announcements for the summer. Injustice for the Wii U. And then I like this. I like when Resident Evil Revelations. I like when Wii U now, like, it has like rated R stuff or rated M stuff. I think that's how they do it with the video games, rated M. Like, they have like the balls to have all this like nitty gritty like stuff instead of just like, you get Cooking Mama. Woo! That's like that's about as risky as they get, like, on the Wii, you know.
Can I point out, Injustice is also a gritty game. A gritty, mature game made by the people who made Mortal Kombat.
Oh, is it? Do they use like mature content in them or something?
Yep. You've played it on the PS3 demo.
Oh,
it's got blood and stuff.
Oh yeah, and I did see an amazing commercial for it where this Russian dude, he comes out and he's like, I can't do a Russian accent, but he's like, I am the Russian superhero. I unleash my power of sausage. Look at my sausage, and he has like all these sausages hanging from his belt, and this lady's just like horrified and stuff because he's literally holding it like it's his junk or something. He's like, I am sausage mad. I will hit you with my sausage, and it's just really funny, and it's just an ad for all the Russian skins for all the superheroes, but it was so fucking hilarious.
I will say, fun fact, in Soviet Russia, Batman swears to you.
Yeah. Okay. The other 2 games is Deus, I can't say this, Deus Ex Human Revolution. So there's that one coming out also. I haven't played that, but I heard it's like a big thing. So if you guys are into that, that's totally awesome. And then I had to write this down because it was like the stupidest thing in the entire world. Mo told this told this to me. The spin the bottle game, where literally you turn off your TV and you have your Wii U gamepad, and I'm just gonna ask, I don't know the prices for this, I didn't list them, but I'm imagining it's probably like $30 or something, like maybe $29.99, but it's or maybe even $35. Anyway, it's somewhere around there. You buy the game, you put it in your console, you turn off the TV, and then you stare at your Wii U gamepad, and you literally spin the bottle like you're spinning a real bottle, and then I guess you point and kiss to someone or something, like, or that's it. That's like what you do. You literally like spin the bottle. Like, you don't even have a TV or anything. You just fucking spin the bottle on the gamepad, and then, like, you kiss someone that it points to or whatever.
Yeah,
Which is, like, amazing. Like,
it's
interesting.
it's one of those. It's basically, I think it's gonna be a download game, not a disc one.
Oh, okay.
However, yeah, you spin the bottle and then you do what the game tells you, like spin the bottle, so it's like truth or dare. And
Oh.
I love the fact they also say, if this game includes anything where you have to get naked, you're not getting naked for sexual purposes, you're getting naked for fun. And part of me was thinking, how is sexual purposes not fun?
Um,
Hey
yeah.
Stacey, do you want to do a let's play of it?
No. No, thank you. I'm already having fun gaming while pantsless. That's good enough for me. And plus, if I ever was to get this, I would want to get a fucking real bottle. It'd be you know what it'd be? It'd be either a Coke Zero bottle, or like one of the nice like glass ones. The really, because I collect those. It'd be one of those, the Coke Zero bottles, and the really nice glass ones, like the old-fashioned ones with the bottle caps, which I also collect. It'd be one of those.
I will say this may be off topic. I don't care. I love Coke tasted from a glass bottle, to the point where they keep bringing back the glass bottles here, and you can buy them in like 6-packs and stuff. Every now and again, I'll say, you know what? I know it's more expensive. I know most other people say it tastes the same. It doesn't taste the same. I'll buy that shit and I'll be drinking out the bottle. I'll be like, yeah, it's out the bottle.
It really doesn't. And I've been collecting glass bottles of soda from various different brands and stuff. I even have a glass bottle and Sprite, which tastes better in a glass bottle as well. That'd be my second choice. Second choice would be a Sprite bottle, the green tinted ones, not the fake bullshit ones.
Maybe they'll bring out DLC so you can change the skin of the bottle.
Yeah, it reminds me of your Let's Play where the special edition thing was with the gray color.
Yeah, the rabbit the rabbit where it was just great. It hyped it up on the Wii U. Check it out when you go to the Uplay stuff on your channel. Just go to Rabbids Land, look to see the awards, and look at this super special skin, and you're like, cool, that sounds awesome. I must use my points to get that. And then you go into the game, it's like it's grey.
The special edition is gray. Really, when you ever said I want polka dot or plaid or like. Yeah.
Like I said, I want them white just so you can play as the actual rabbits that are forced to grab them by the ears and dunk them in paint like they have
Don't
no
you
right.
know? White is evil. That's not racist, but I'm leaving that to interpretation. So the last bit I have here is that the new game, Labyrinth Legends, came out for the PS3 store. For Plus members, it's free, although that's only for the American PlayStation Plus. And
Racist.
I know, it's racist. But, like, it's, like, friggin' awesome. Like, you see this guy, he just got married to his girl, and all the characters, by the way, they're, like, bald and have, like, flat heads, like, you know how you see, like, buzz cuts in, like, the army? Well, everybody has that. Like, even the girls, they all have, like, the buzz cut flat heads. And so anyway, they just come out of the frickin' church, and then this asshole frickin' like gang rapes your frickin' like bride, takes her away, her like clothes are starting, like her literally clothes starts falling off, her veils come off, her shoes coming off, her ring falls off, and she frickin' gets stolen, and then you're the groom, and like you're fucking pissed. Like his face is just like, it's just angry eyes, there's no nose or mouth, it's just these fucking angry eyes, and you're in your groom outfit, and you go through all these little stages and mazes to like collect weaponry to use to fight back and get your bride back.
Well,
And you get like a bucket on your head. I had like this like what do you call it when people wear those signboards? That was some of the armor. And then I got like a stick and I started whacking people with that, and that's as far as I got with it so far. But it's awesome. I really like it.
I have to say, based on how you described what happens, to be fair to the guy, I'd be pissed too. I mean, she takes off her ring, which means, yay, he's finally got divorced, and that bitch is still leaving her shit everywhere, like shoes and stuff. I'd be pissed too.
She didn't leave it there. It was like torn off of her as she was like getting raped. Like 'cause
Potato.
It's not even her choice. This guy just fucking comes in, starts stripping your wife right in front of you, and throws her ring like throws the ring that you put on her like back at you, like fuck this shit. No, she's my bride now. Like
If she didn't want to be raped, she shouldn't have been attractive.
like she had a flat flicking head and like she had no hair and like a flat like head like one of those like sergeant like buzz cut things,
I
and
will
she
s-
had two eyes and the giant ass lips. Like
I,
she wasn't that attractive.
I will say after I made that comment, I now kind of regret letting you tell people, hey, if you have any opinions, leave them below. I imagine possibly negative feedback.
That's okay. It just still means you love us, and just in a way that it makes you sad, but it still makes us happy that you're giving enough attention to leave feedback. So it's still positive attention for me anyway.
There's no such thing as rape, only surprise sex.
The people will have a problem with that. Especially since like you're kind of like they do show the thing where like their hands are like together and then like it rips apart because he's taken her away, and it's like ah. But after that he just has those fucking angry eyes. That's it. Like I like there's no nose or mouth. He's just got the fucking angry stare at you and he's like, this shit is fucking real. I'm getting my bitch back right now.
And this radio show will be shown on 3 channels, so depending on what channel you're on, Geeky Girl's channel will be below. Maybe she may want to do a let's play of this in the future.
Maybe. We'll see. Write in the comments below if you want me to do a let's play of this.
May I write in the comments below?
You can do it too. You can leave a comment.
Yay!
Alright,
I agree with Mole. Surprise sex.
Alright, do you have your news now?
Okay, yeah. My big news. Arkham Asylum Origins has been announced, coming out for October. Now, what we know about this, it takes place on Christmas Eve. I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. Which means not only do you have to save the day, you have to save Christmas. No. It's going to be years before the previous games.
Save Santa.
Yeah. It looks like Black Mask is going to be the main bad guy, or possibly, like they kind of did with one of the other ones, it could be he's not the main bad guy. You know how the Arkham game works. He could just be a puppet that someone's pulling the strings off. We don't know.
So I had to ask, I don't know who Black Mask is. Like, who is he? Who's Black Mask?
He's like an assassin type of thing. You'll see it when you play the game. The only reason I say that is because, let's face it, this game's going to be, it's Batman Year 1, basically. So it's going to be reintroducing the characters, so they may do it in a new way. Which means if you haven't seen these characters before, you may actually get an introduction that you like.
When you say Year 1, you're like referencing a comic, right?
Yeah, where they called it Batman Year 1, where it started off.
I was thinking of that shitty movie Year 1 with frickin' what's his face? Skinny.
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black and the guy who was in Juno that wasn't the star and he was the skinny dude.
You mean Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, I forgot that. I'm sorry, my brain's not working right now.
Or the or the blue son from Arrested Development.
I was gonna say not the zombie guy, because I always get them confused. The guy who was in the that zombie movie.
Yeah.
Whatever. They and he was in the Facebook movie, and that they look the same to me. That's his name, Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Not the zombie guy, but the Juno guy.
Yep, and they say top assassins and supervillains are going to be hunting Batman. As well as that, kind of a cool concept. Any like cops that are on the take or being bribed will also go after Batman. That's kind of cool.
Wait, does this mean Batman now has justification to beat up cops?
Kind of, yeah.
Yay!
They said the remote claw is going to work like the grappler in Just Cause 2, which means if anyone's played Just Cause 2, or hasn't, I should say, you can fire it into one person, into like a person or an object, fire it into another object, and it links the two together. Like in Just Cause 2, I used to enjoy grappling pedestrians and firing it to the back of cars and shooting the car so they drive away fast, panicking. It's possible I'm evil.
No, it's okay. Everybody enjoys his violence.
Yeah, so this is going to be Batman starting off, so he's probably going to be a little rougher than he was in the other ones. It's also, though, a little negative, it's not being made by Rocksteady, which means I have some doubts about that. I don't know if it's going to be as good because it's not Rocksteady. However, Rocksteady have approved it, so I'm hopeful it's good. I just don't expect it to be as good as 1 or 2.
You're just a little wary of it.
Yeah, how about you?
Oh, I'm just like, I'm sure it'll be fine, hopefully, like, if they, like, know it works and go with that.
Yep. And in other news, Wii
Dun,
U
dun, dun,
support
dun.
Wii U support is up. The reason I say that is they've announced at least 3 new games for the Wii U that are coming out. 2 of them are exclusive. First of all, the non-exclusive Splinter Cell Blacklist is confirmed to be coming out for Wii U.
I never heard of that. Splinter Cell. What's that?
It's like a stealthy shooting type. It's not for me. I don't really like that game, but I know a lot of people do like the Splinter Cells, which is cool. Which means if I enjoy it, it's coming.
Yay! I don't like stealth. I like just going in there, guns blazing, like everything dies. I don't care if you're innocent. Get out of the way. Everything dies.
And now the 2 exclusives for Wii U. You like exclusives. You like Wii U, don't you, Stace?
Yes.
The Smurfs 2 and Disney Planes.
No. No. Why would you do that? You're so terrible.
But yeah, okay, fine. Disney Planes, I don't think will be like. I'm gonna be honest. I may buy Smurfs 2, because unlike Smurfs on Wii for the movie where it was a dancing game, Smurfs 2 looks like a little 2D, 2.5D platformer, which they showed previously. Which I'm sorry, I like the Smurfs films. They're bad, but I like them. That could be fun, and it could be. And as people here know, I have kids, or people on my channel may know, people on yours may not, but I have kids that play video games with me, like my niece and nephew and stuff like that, which means essentially these are games they can play, which that I always enjoy. I always welcome stuff like that, because like Disney Planes, if my nephew likes planes the way he did cars, that could be fun for him and he could play it, which, let's face it, those 3 games there, you've got Splinter Cell for adults, Smurfs and Disney Planes for kids. It's a little something for everyone there, which means any support is welcomed. It makes it so more people may buy stuff for it.
See, no, this is where I might be biased, because when I grew up, kids' games, if you were 6 years old, like, the next Call of Duty was there's a kids' game where you shoot all those Nazi zombies. Like, Thanksgiving Day, that's what all the 6-year-olds are playing. They're like, yeah, fuck those Nazi zombies. But then I come from a gangster neighborhood, so, but, like, I think, like, everywhere I come from, everything's supposedly kid-friendly. Or at
Yep.
least, we don't care.
Yeah, but that's not the way it should work. It's like
No,
I
it's
still
not.
remember as a kid having Thomas the Tank, the video game. It was so horrible, but I played it. I also remember playing the old Marios and stuff, which I still play Marios today. They're for everyone. I like that. But
I don't
next,
like Thomas the Tank. It's scary. That's a horror. That's a horror game, right? It's a survival horror. Thomas the Tank Engine.
you may count it as such because you did have to try and survive against Diesel on part of it on one of the games on the
He's got a
Amiga.
rape face.
I prefer surprise sex face. But no. Monster Hunter 3 update now in other news.
Woo!
In other news, but no, Monster Hunter this is taken from their official Twitter. The hashtag MH3U software update for hashtag Wii U that allows off-TV play on the gamepad and cross-region online play with the US arrives on. Now I'm going to insert this if it wasn't on the Twitter, but the 16th of the 4th.
Oh, the sound effects weren't on the Twitter.
They were not.
Oh,
I think
they
they
should
ran
have
out of
been.
characteristics. Which, that should be cool. I plan to get Monster Hunter 3 to play with What's Your Face.
Me?
Yeah.
What's that person I'm talking to right now? I don't remember your name.
In other news, which Anastasia, in other news which you may not care about, Geeky Girl, but The Rock will be on the cover of WWE 2K14.
Raw, yeah, wrestling and shit, yeah.
I like this decision only because, as been proven in the past, if The Rock is on a pay-per-view, it sells. The reason for this is older fans from the Attitude Era who have stopped playing these games will sit down, they will look at the boxes and stuff and be like, wait, that's The Rock, I remember him from years ago, and they'll pick up the game if they've stopped watching it. So it works, it's a smart business decision.
Is it terrible that the only reason I know from The Rock is because of his Disney movie tie-ins?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, because he's okay in some of those. Like, it's funny because he's terrible. Like, not his acting's terrible, but his acting is decent and everything around him is terrible.
Yep. It's like I'll be honest, I kind of enjoyed Tooth Fairy with him. I
Yeah,
did
like he was fine, and what's her face was fine, but like everything else, like the little bitch and like all the other people were like,
I'm gonna say time out because one of those other people was Stephen Merchant, who you may know as Wheatley or whatever he was from Port.
oh, he's awesome.
However, I like him from the Ricky Gervais stuff. He's the
Yes,
man.
yes, he is. And I'm trying to remember that the Queen Godmother fairy who was in the grandmother in Princess Diaries, so I don't know her name, but she was good too.
I don't know the Queen bullshit Princess Fairy. It sounds like almost every fanfic or RPG character
I'm just
made
really
by women.
that's the only way I could describe like the character she played because she was decent there.
Fair enough. Last bit of news from me.
Okie doke.
Nintendo has a new patent out.
Patterns like
Like a patent. Like they've patented.
patent. Okay.
Remotely controlled mobile device control system.
I'm sorry. You said I understood those words individually, but not together as a sentence. You have to break that down for me.
What it says under the description: the Wiimote is placed inside, if you know what I mean. The remote control device, in this case a robot, can send information to and from the console. This could most likely be used with a new function for control characters or blah 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 whatever. Basically, it's sort of like Rob from the NES, but nowadays with more advanced robots. That could be awesome. You take your remote, you just shove it up inside a robot, and he comes to life and does something with the game. I don't know what this is, but I need him. I need that robot. The
Is
kid
this
in
like
the kid and the man.
Skylanders, except with your Wiimote?
No, because Skylanders you have to buy individual figures. This one you buy one, and it'll do all of it for it, and it'll probably have other functions. And it's kind of like I said, the kid in me and the man in me is like, it's a robot. I must have it.
This just makes me think of, you ever seen like the new Muppets movie where like you have the Rob robot comes out and it's like, would you like Tab or New Coke? You know?
Yep.
So I'm thinking like maybe this new thing will serve me beverages with my Wiimote or something.
Yep. And that was the end of the news. And we're back. This segment is catch up to see what me and Nameless Girl have been playing this week.
Did you just forget my name?
Again, twice.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
There's been an unnatural time, so I've forgotten your name.
Can you just call me Anastasia? Is that like easy to remember?
No, I remember your name Stacy. You've used that in other videos, and I call you that now and again. And also Geeky Girl. I now remember it now.
I have
But when I
three
went to
names. You
say
can't
it-
remember one of them?
When I went to say it, in my head, it just started to like do like a flash image of random images, like a rock and cats and shit. It's like I don't know what to do. What's her face or
I have
Nameless
three.
Girl.
I have three names, and you can't remember any of them.
I
Okay, now
believe
just
one
go-
of them was Kristen Stewart.
Wait, no! Oh my god, I will kill you. I will kill you.
Okay, but catching up this week with take us away, Anastasia.
Okay. Lately, I've been playing a lot of DCUO. Got the newest DLC because I got it was like 50% off. That was fun, Homefront and stuff. Although DCUO, I'm just gonna put it out there. Still buggy as all hell. We always take bets on who's gonna glitch first and have to turn off their system.
Yeah.
But on the plus side,
That's what I always look for in games. I always look for when I play a game the hope and chance that I may actually finally be able to play it successfully with no hiccups.
okay. Hey, that could be a drinking game. Every time you play DCO and it glitches or you find a glitch, you take a drink and then by the end of the night you're dead.
Yep.
But yeah.
Another drinking game. Every time I forget Cindy's name, take a drink.
Oh my god, I swear, like I will kill you. Silence, I kill you. Cindy, what is that? Like from Cindy Lou Who? Like from like the Grinch or something?
I was thinking more Cindy with an S, which was our version of Barbie at one point.
Ew, fuck Barbie. Anyway,
But continue.
on on a positive note, one good game that I got for the PSN lately was Okami HD, which I will be doing a review of eventually. But I'll just say a little bit for now, because I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it, because like school stuff. But it's like pretty awesome, and it's just as great as the original, little special effects and stuff. But yeah, it's actually something worthwhile getting. It's not broken. So, what's
So
new with you, Mole?
I've been
Mole,
playing. I've been playing Rabbids Land on Wii U. My Let's Play of it, well, which is called Multiplayer Mayhem, which I'll be doing more of with other games, will be available on my channel. Check it out below. Kind of fun. I do like the party games. They're always fun to just dip into. You get more of my thoughts in that though. And I've also been playing a game called Lord of the Rings: War in the North.
I heard of that.
I said I may possibly be doing a review of this in the future. If I do, Marcus Shadow from X-Bound would probably more likely want to join me because he's going to have the 360 version or something, I don't know. Maybe I may even get Rick the Hammer to join us.
Can you compare it to the GameCube versions of games in Lord of the Rings? Because that's the only thing I've ever played.
Yes. It's on systems with good with support.
Wait, I don't understand.
The GameCube had horrible support later on in its life cycle.
Well, I don't know, but the GameCube Lord of the Ring games were really good.
I liked the GameCube. I was just making a joke. I did enjoy the GameCube.
Oh, okay.
However, I'm gonna say in terms of gameplay, I kind of enjoyed the gameplay. I'll go into more of it when I do a review, but I kind of enjoyed the gameplay. The graphics look like fucking ass.
Look
I mean,
like,
seriously, they look so bad. It's
what gen does it look?
almost. What was that?
Oh, so what gen does it look? Does it look like a previous gen or
I'm gonna
something?
say it looks half gen. The reason I say half gen is it doesn't look as bad as PS2 and GameCube era. It doesn't look as good as PS3 360, but it does look as good as the Wii, which some people argue isn't the current gen as it was before Wii U came out, which is the first next gen console. I don't care what anyone says. And
It's still
basically,
pretty close. I mean, a lot of people don't have a Wii U yet.
yeah, but the Wii U, in my opinion, is the first next gen console. So that's this gen. That's why it's hard to say. Same gen as PS3 and 360. It looks like a Wii graphics. Let's just cut through the bullshit. Watch your face. No, let's cut through the bullshit, Stacy. And it looks like a Wii game. However, it's enjoyable. I don't mind it. It's kind of fun. And then now for the last one, which I saved for last, just because I knew for a fact you have also played this.
What's that?
The Cave.
Yay!
And now you are forbidden from speaking.
Ah.
I'm kidding. You can lead this one. Go with The Cave.
Oh, it's just that I really like it because I love that the cave is like this Morgan Freeman like announcer person, and it's really fun and it's fun dialogue and has lots of replayability. Yeah. Yeah, I'll insert Mole here.
Sorry, I was taking a drink. But yeah, it was. I kind of like The Cave too. I like the different characters and collecting the cave and looking through their story. And it's like, okay, so this is how it's starting. Wait, that's not how I thought this would go.
Yeah, it's very plot twisty, and I admittedly like chose my favorite characters from the game right from the start, and I just love their stories.
See, I didn't know who my favorite characters were from the start. Well, I thought I was part of the joy. I was looking for it. I was like, you know what? I like the look of these ones, which was the twins, so I grabbed them. I like the look of the time traveler. I got them. I like, I need a third one, and then I accidentally had controlled the monk and put him through there, thinking I was controlling all of them, but it turned out I was only controlling 3. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm stuck with you, monk.
Well, see, I didn't know they were gonna be my favorite characters in the beginning, but as I like unveiled their story, oh my god, they are my favorite.
I am
Yeah.
currently playing through it again, and I gotta say, I'm enjoying the story. Oh, I absolutely loved the story of the knight. The knight may be my new favorite character.
I think the thing you enjoyed the most is the fact that you got the good ending and I got the bad ending. I
No,
think so. That's
I
what you
enjoyed
enjoyed the most.
I enjoyed the ending of the other ones, but I meant the knight. I haven't finished his story yet. I'm on my way through, but I just did his story where you do his individual level. Oh my god, unbelievably hilarious. Where you sort of, it's like he's like the worst knight in history.
He really is. And it was funny when my friend Renan was playing it. Oh my god, he was like, he met the princess. He's like, the princess is the so best. And he ends up accidentally killing her in one of the things. It's like, how do you feel you murdered your favorite character? That's right, feel it. It was fun.
I liked the princess just because when you went up to her, she was all like, "Oh, great, another knight here to save me. Blah blah blah. I'll give you my hand and go do the
I just want to be an electrical engineer.
Yeah, and she's like a strong, independent woman that's just kind of bored of all these knights coming after. That was a cool little twist. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, okay, let's face it, if all these knights were coming up to you or every day, you would kind of probably get bored.
You'd be like, yeah, whatever, here's a stick, and, fight the dragon, get my medal, honor, blah, blah, blah.
Yep. Which now means that we'll go to the next segment.
Da-da-da-da.
And puppy power. But no, we're
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just thinking how, like, on, when different parts of, like, Blue's Clues happen when they made the sound effects. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay, now puppy power. But anyway, we're back. Now it's time for our opinion piece, which I will lead into this. Game companies try to stop piracy in various ways. I personally, I know I may get some backlash for this, I don't care. I approve. I approve of trying to stop piracy because at the end of the day, like how many game developers have closed down recently because people haven't bought their games, yet loads of people have played them more. So if every one of them people had bought those games, those companies would still be in business and people wouldn't lose their jobs and a whole bunch of other reasons. I approve of buying the games, I do. However, what we're discussing here today is always online DRM. The only thing with the piracy so far that I really just not liked. But I will let the big mouthed girl take the lead.
Shut up. See, so, have you used my name even once, like, this entire, like, thing?
Yes,
Like...
at the beginning.
Alright. Okay. Well, like, Mo got this game, the Sim City, online, and I was gonna get it, but then you have to, like, go through not Steam to download it, and you have to, yeah, and you have to freaking download like the first one first, and then fucking get this online shit, and it's always online like all the fucking time, which I'm totally all for, like, you're copyrighting your shit, because if there's a really good game, they deserve your money. Like, they totally do. I will, like, buy, like, complete legit versions. Sometimes leave a give a bit more and buy a special edition or whatever. But, like, I don't want to fucking be online all the time. Like, my, like, college internet is, like, really, really shitty. Like, unless I have the Ethernet cord in all the time, it's not gonna work. It's just, I can't, like, be connected to the internet all the time, especially when I'm, like, at so many different places, because it'll crash out. And I don't like all being with all the people. Like, sometimes I don't want to be social. I don't want to talk to other people.
Yeah, I don't like always being online either. If it's an MMO, I understand it. And so the online with SimCity has the benefit of the cloud save, fine and fair enough. However, if the servers go down, you can't play your game.
That's
the new
thing.
Xbox is meant to be the same thing, or the same way, where I've heard, this is just a rumour, take it with a grain of salt or whatever, but apparently the new Xbox, you need it always online. Don't approve of that. And with me, it's a case of, if I'm saying I'm downloading something, I don't know, if someone's in another room watching Netflix, or I'm downloading a game to my PS3 from the store or something like that, I don't want to also be, I don't also want to be having to be online on this and slowing down downloads and stuff, because there's so much stuff on coming off at once, and I have good internet. It's just a case of, I don't like that, and sometimes it's a case of, I can't really be asked logging in, I'll just do this shit offline.
That's another thing, like, when I got my Wii U, they, like, I was playing Super Mario Brothers, the new one, they were like, wait, you have to download this thing first, though not really, because you can skip it, but it didn't, like, let me know that I could skip it. So I spent, like, all frickin' time downloading this shit, and there always checks for an update, like, every fucking time, and I don't want an update. I just want to play my goddamn game. Like, it's fine how it is. Like, and you know.
I don't mind updates because they tend to fix glitches or add stuff. That's cool.
But
However,
like, I want to put it on the side or something, like not like immediately as I'm playing it.
yeah, and I also don't like the always online stuff because, like we saw with Diablo, we saw it with SimCity, and it may be the case with new Xbox. Let's just say, I don't know, you're playing a game and your phone line goes down, or something happens and you can't use the phone or the internet. You then essentially can't even play your games. That's bad.
It really is, cause like with the Gen, I have the Xbox Gen 1. I play in my basement. The internet is like a floor up. So if you're telling me that I freaking gotta like when I needed an update for my Xbox, what I had to do was I literally had to drag a TV from my basement to my mom's office, put the Xbox in the office, get the Ethernet from the third floor up, plug all that shit in, turn this on. It's like freaking 11:30 at night, so I'm waking everybody fucking up. And
Could
like
have bought a
if I
wireless adapter.
yeah, see, like that's the thing. I have wireless internet, but like I have to get like my Xbox doesn't have like the wireless like internet, or I don't have Xbox Live, and I'm not gonna pay like $150 just to connect to the internet. But like if that's what I have to do every time now to like fucking like for like the new Xbox or something, like that's retarded. And plus, my mom would kill me because if I woke her up again like that, she'd like totally kill me.
Yep. The thing that annoys me is companies know we as gamers don't like this. Even the SimCity people, they came out and they were like, okay, we appreciate the fact people are asking for the offline one. However, it's not in our vision. And I'm like, oh, no. I mean, it says it all when they gave you, because of the problems, to their credit, EA gave us free games to download from Origin. I downloaded SimCity 4 just so I had a version of SimCity I didn't need online to play. That's bad. That's pretty bad. I shouldn't have to go to the previous one. However, you may see a comparison between those two games on my channel in the future. But yeah, that's all I have to say about online DRM as a rule. How about you?
It's just like I don't have super speedy internet, and at my house I like for some consoles that don't like, or at least need like a wireless or attachment to get wireless, it's not gonna work because where the Ethernet is, or where the internet is, and where the consoles are is not in the same place. And again, my internet will probably crap out on me, so it's not gonna work.
Yep. Which I think that takes us to the end of this discussion now. Which, thank you for joining us. These are filmed, just so you know, in case there's major news in between. These are normally filmed on a Wednesday, and then they're going to be put up on the Friday. Every week, Friday. Check out these channels.
Friday
Whichever
is fun
channel,
day.
yep, whichever channel you're watching this on, either Geeky Girls channel, The Gaming Zone, or Xpound. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I was the host of this one. She'll be hosting the next one. But I was your host,
Yippers.
Briz, aka The Mole, and I was joined by Geeky Girl.
Hey, you actually remembered my name.
I did, but I will remove it in editing.
Oh my god, you're so terrible. I feel like I need like 3 other subtitle names just in case you forget.
Zuzu!
No. Just because you couldn't pronounce Azure.
I still like calling you Zuzu. But no, thank you for joining us and see ya.
Have a nice day.